Warning! Brightside Masks RPG contains content that is not suitable for younger audiences and might be triggering to some, including strong language, violence/gore, and mature/sensitive topics. Please review the on-screen warnings before enjoying the show.
It's Thursday, and you know Subbo's is closed on Thursdays. So you don't have work today, so you're like, you know what?
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why. So you're probably just like, ooh, good day to go patrolling, good day to go do the hero things, the Janice things, because now I don't have these obligations.
It's kind of weird that there's not all that much crime on Thursdays. Do they know that it's my day off? Like, what? Going down my favorite alleyway.
Your favorite, the only alleyway I've drawn so far. I'm so sorry.
This is our crime alley.
Shankma is gone, and now there's just star-crossed lovers at the...
It's Thursday. Where do you think she is?
Right? Come on, guys.
Get with the program.
She's down there watching kids kill each other. She's got an annual pass. And of course, you find your favorite boys talking to a boy you've never seen. He has big weapons, and lots of armor. Scarred up, gruff-looking dude talking to some of the Redmoons.
Detective mode.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna perch and eavesdrop a little here.
If you want to pierce the mask, you can pick somebody specifically, or you can assess the situation and get a general idea.
I am going to pierce the mask of my little lizard boy over here.
Okay.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. So, you get to ask one.
What do they intend to do?
They are planning to basically use the sorcery to ping where their target is. Their target being Oliver.
Oh no. So I overhear them being like, alright, so this spell's gonna make him like, what, like glow in the dark or something?
You're just gonna
or they
get
have like a map?
Like a red, like, bing, 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 bing.
Well, I definitely can't let them do that. Or if they don't know my secret identity, they'll find it out real freaking quick. I'm gonna have to put some beat down on these boys.
Yeah.
Do I have time to lay a captive cradle for them and use my dangerous web move?
I can't argue, since this is literally right outside Subbo's, you probably have some traps set up, especially because this happens in the same alleyway every fucking time. At this point,
I just leave a bunch of yarn everywhere.
You're just like, I'm so sick of this shit, and you just start leaving shit at places that they frequently show up.
Do a little jump off the roof here and be like, afternoon, gents, can I help you find something? And then I'm gonna tug the line and hopefully trap them. Nice. All right, so on a hit, they trip into it, and I get an opening or opportunity. Not quite the +1 I was hoping for, but that's fine. I'm just gonna kick Lizard Boy in the face.
Oh my god, Jesus, yes, and they like stumble back. My boy, goddamn, poor guillotine. So you like freaking roundhouse this dude, and he like goes back, like, that's a pretty good kick. He's a pretty hefty boy. Gets knocked back, shakes his head a little bit like, wait, what the? Like, he didn't even have time to even really think about what the hell just happened.
You kind of end up in this alleyway a lot.
Guillotine sort of like baring his teeth, he withdraws like a big axe. He stands up and sort of takes a defensive stand, knocks the axe against the ground in an attempt to intimidate you, and he's just sort of like, this has nothing to do with you. Leave.
This is my neighborhood, so if you're looking for somebody, you could just ask. You don't have to do all your magic bullshit. And then I'm gonna continue attacking him.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go for a leg sweep.
Aight.
Oof.
Oh no.
He's heftier than I anticipated.
Yeah, you go to kick him, and he sort of like wraps his tail around your leg and slams you down, and sort of takes his axe, which has like, it's like a really weird shaped axe. So it's like perfect for just going right around your neck, not where it's going to hurt you, but just where he can hold you there.
Ooh, pitchfork me.
And just when it seems like he has the upper hand, you hear something or someone land nearby.
Oh no. Oh no. See, a friend of yours, your outfits do not match.
Purple dude lands. Ah, man, Guillotine, you've really resorted to beheading the children? I mean, I didn't think you'd stoop so low. Hops on the side of this building and is going to leap off and give him a good kick off of you, thank God. And he looks back at you and he's just sort of like, what, you in school? You do track? Do you run? Can you run?
I don't need to. I totally have this completely under control. Why don't you run? I'll finish him off.
I run every morning, actually. 2 miles, at least.
Okay, then that sounds like you're the professional here. Why don't you run, go get, I don't know, Whiplash or somebody.
He's just giving you the side eye, like, whiplash. Like,
I tighten the
shaking his
cord
head.
around the two little boys here, and I'm like, yeah, he's usually the one that takes my perps in after I'm done with them.
Yeah, he takes your credit for it.
Yes, but I'm not out here for credit.
This guy is like screaming, running at him, and he just sort of like, as you guys are talking, like he doesn't even move. He just like gets like this like little staticky little like zap punch and just like knocks him back again so he can continue arguing with you.
What the fuck?
Hey, if you want to be a hero, you gotta learn how to stand up for yourself a little bit. Don't let him take the credit for it.
That's what I'm doing right now. So why don't you go get help, and I can show you that I already know how to do this.
That's sloppy. They're gonna get out of that easy.
They're not.
Yo.
These are Redmoons. They're terrible with knots. Furthest thing from a Boy Scout you'll find in Halcyon City.
Well, yeah, they're sorcerers, which means they have portals. And yep, that's what they do. They go whoop, and they drop themselves into a portal, and they disappear.
Yeah, they usually forget about the portals unless somebody reminds them, and then I'm gonna get
Yo,
kids
why?
again.
Yo.
God! He's gonna get mad. I'm gonna have him use a move that's called Should Have Called a Real Hero, which is undermine their capabilities and knock them down. So yeah, you're gonna get a good hit on him, but he's gonna mark his condition of angry. And then he's going to promptly whack you with the dull part of his axe downward, sort of slam you down and just be like, you don't belong here, kid. You should have called a real hero. And I mean that for the both of you. This dude's so offended. Guillotine, I thought we had a thing going here. I've taken you down so many times. I thought we were rivals. Oh man. That really hurts. He gets up. Oh boy. Now I have to roll for him. Oh boy.
Good roll.
Yeah, he goes to throw his, like, static punch, and Guillotine grabs him and, like, throws him down. He also gets knocked down! And y'all are just laying there looking at each other like, oof, like, in the pavement, and he's just like, ugh, I'm too old for this shit. Alright, it's time to work together. I didn't want to have to say it, but we don't really have a choice.
What do you have in mind?
Whoa, you have the strings. Make some strings. Can you do metal? I can zap him.
I don't have metal with me. No, I'm
Not
just gonna
yet.
keep kicking him.
No, he's like a dragon with armor. That's stupid. No.
Working so far until you showed up. I'm gonna try and trip him up, but this time taking my scarves and having them like grab onto his legs and like tie him together.
Okay. That'd be a freak because it's more of like a
Unleash.
extending your scarf boy. You can take a condition or it's unstable or temporary.
Unstable or temporary is fine. I'm just trying to trip him. I bind him and he trips him, but once he's on the ground, he just like slides his axe along it and just like chops my
That's
my
what I was
scarves.
thinking, was like cutting the scarf. Yeah. You get him down, but he cuts the scarves, and then this dude pulls you up. All right, let's give him the whole good old runaround, if you know what I mean. And he gives you a wink, and he's going to take something strange. Like, it is an electric energy, but it's string-like. And he's going to start running this way to tie him up, and he's expecting you to kind of do something similar.
Okay, yeah, I go counterclockwise then. This is just like that movie with the walkie thingy.
The what?
Haven't you ever seen one of those old Star Wars movies?
Space Wars.
Oh,
Space Trek?
Space Trek. Yeah. It's been a long time, y'all.
Yes.
Tie him up real good.
So you probably don't have a lot of time to watch movies with all the jogging and whatnot.
Well,
I kind of look him up and down. He has a very clear, like, pot belly. Like,
Yeah, he's not fit. I spent all my time out here. There's so much crime, especially in this alleyway, for some reason.
Anyways, thanks for the help, I guess. I will take it from here.
Oh,
and I'm gonna
I was
move
actually
into
gonna take it from here.
interrogate. Well, the thing is, you just kind of showed up like midway. I already know what they're doing, so
I've been tracking him all day.
kind of my thing.
So I technically started first.
Well, but these are the same guys that I had to fight off like a couple days ago, so kind of like I take precedence. Like
I see.
I fought them and then I lost them, and it's great that you were tracking them too, but like I found them first.
Well, what if it's
So
a personal
it's kinda-
matter? Because this is quite personal to me.
I mean, how personal are we talking?
That's we don't do that. We don't do the personal and the hero talk. But it's a personal matter, I can assure you.
Because I'm pretty sure it's more personal to me. Like,
Really?
these guys are looking for somebody that I know.
Me too.
And
Hey, what school do you go to?
are you sure?
You go to
Like,
school.
who are they looking?
Right?
Who are you looking for?
Someone important.
Because I know them pretty well, and I'm pretty sure they don't know you.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I've never heard of you. Like, what? Like,
I'm
are
ecstatic.
you from out of town or something?
No.
Ecstatic, okay.
I'm in, like, more downtown. I don't really come to the Bay very often. I just come here to check up on stuff.
Okay. Well, then that gives me home court advantage, which means that this is in my jurisdiction, so...
He's just shaking his head now, like, he's just like, bruh.
I look at Guillotine and I'm like, so, what do you guys want with that Oliver kid?
Guillotine's just sort of like trying to get out of, like, the restraints like an idiot, and, like, it's obviously not going anywhere. How about this? If you let me go, I'll tell you what I know. I'll let you keep me tied up until you're satisfied, and then you just let me walk away.
Alright, deal. Spill.
One of my buddies works with one of my other buddies.
Buddy's got names?
You got, the Crow Man, and then you've got Florida Man, you know.
Oh yeah, beat him up last week. No big deal. I turned into ecstatic. I did that one mostly by myself. I had a little help.
He's
I
like
didn't need it,
nodding
though.
like, oh yeah, I believe it. They've been looking for this kid. Well, they've been looking for a couple of kids. They're looking for someone who they think, I don't know, has something to do with Golden Girl, and then there's the other kid that they're looking for. I guess they found out some guy, some like hero, has a kid, and they want to use that as leverage because he's got information. There's a couple of kids they're looking for. I don't know which of the two you're looking for.
I'm curious about a classmate of mine, Oliver Durst. The one that you were gonna have your little spellcasting buddies over there do the little doobly-doo with. What do they want with him?
Gives you like a dragony smirk. I don't know what they're gonna do with them. I was just told to get him. And they're offering a good price. They want him alive.
I don't think you understand our arrangement here. You said that I could leave you tied up until I was satisfied, yeah? That's not a satisfactory answer. It was Black Crow and who else?
Squinting. I don't really know.
You don't know or you don't want to tell me?
I don't know.
Well, great, you're no help. Alright, where's Whiplash? Come on. I swear this guy gets slower every day.
Doesn't he? Static's now leaning against this, like, pole.
You
Sort
want
of
to take
like-
a crack at him? Whatever kid you're after?
Yeah. How did you guys get that information? How did you figure out that this kid has anything to do with either of the situations you're talking about? Guillotine's just like shrugging. Alright, I've had it. That's it. He snaps his fingers and like the strings that he has zap him and he just like goes out.
Oh, that's handy.
Very
I
handy.
usually just gag them.
That's
Sometimes they chew through it, though.
dark. Man, kids are
Gag-
dark
gagging them?
nowadays. Yeah.
You just tased a guy.
Well-
I just put a sock in their mouth.
You like hold it there until they stop. I just make it stop
No,
instantly. That's a
I
little...
just put it so that they can't talk.
Oh,
I don't
thought you
choke
meant
them
you-
out.
I thought you.
I mean,
meant
sometimes I do choke them out, but that's entirely unrelated.
Aw.
It is not at all the standard. That was a whole deal with the corruption stone. Don't want to get into the whole mess of that.
Huh. Maybe you're a little more in the league than I thought. Well, good on you. Can't believe I've never seen you around here though.
Around
wouldn't-
here, this is like my street. Like this is my neighborhood.
Huh.
Like if you spent literally any time here, you would have run into me like inevitably. Like I'm here all the time.
Comically puts on glasses and starts writing in the air with this staticky thread.
Why the notes? Why are you taking notes?
I take notes on everybody.
Is this-
I keep tabs on
I
everybody.
feel like superheroes don't take notes on other superheroes.
Why not?
I don't know, like common courtesy. At least just remember it and write it down when I'm not like talking to you.
Nobody else seems to have a problem with it.
Anyways, why don't you head back downtown? I'll keep an eye on this guy till Whiplash shows up. It's not like I got anything else to do. Crime always seems kind of slow around Thursdays for some reason.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah, maybe it's like a villain holiday or something, and that's where they conspire.
Think Tank Thursdays or something. I don't know.
What's your name?
Fray.
He raises an eyebrow at that. Uh-huh, okay.
Oh, do you have notes? Ecstatic, was it? How do you spell that?
That's EX static.
Right. And what's that? What's the deal with that? I guess you tase
Oh.
people.
Well, I used to be
X
happy
for it.
once. Yeah, I used to be happy once. That was a long time ago.
Kind
And
of
then yeah,
sad.
also the static.
Mine makes sense.
What, are you afraid? Are you
It's,
like
you know-
tired?
No. Fray. It's a like string. It gets frayed, but it's also like a fight. Mine's got layers. Yours is just kind of, I don't know. Feels like
Hey
kind of a
kid, I
stretch.
just came and rescued you. You don't have to tear me to shreds.
I pick up the loose pieces of my scarf and reattach them.
That doesn't hurt, does it? Like that didn't hurt. That wasn't like cutting off your arm or anything, right?
I'm not made of fabric. Well,
Okay.
actually, maybe I shouldn't. That'd be kind of a good cover if people thought I was. I don't know. That's the thing. Like, I feel like some of the like big league heroes are a little bit too open with how their powers work. A little easier to make a workaround if people know like your kryptonite or whatever.
He's like nodding
So how do your powers
quietly,
work?
looking distantly as you say that. Like, He's like looking at you a little closer. It kind of started out similar to yours.
You do a string thing. I don't
Yeah.
get it.
Except it's pretty shocking if you ask me.
Fair. Even to Guillotine, he never really verified which kid he was looking for, so I'm gonna pierce the mask.
Oh God. Okay.
What are you really planning? What is Great Man after? Why is he tracking Guillotine? Which kid is he tied to?
Oliver.
You never specified who you were looking for when you were talking to Guillotine.
Damn. Got the wits too, huh? All right. Smarty pants. Well, it's a personal matter. It's
Yeah, you said that.
sometimes when you're a hero, you make really dumb mistakes, and you want to protect the people in your life because they're innocent and they didn't ask to be dragged into this. And I messed that up pretty badly recently. I was on his trail. I was doing some good detective work. I thought, this could be my big break. You know, I've been kind of a small town hero for years. And when I found out what they were doing, and then I got caught, they made it personal. They found out who my family was. So.
Well, look, I mean, I'm pretty sure half the kids this guy's looking for are classmates of mine, so maybe I can help you. I know them all pretty well.
What school do you go to?
Brightside?
Yeesh. Bill indicated the school, huh? That
Not
explains
really
the
there for-
choking and the gagging and the yep.
No, I
Checks
don't
out.
actually. It's just the closest. I mean, this is my neighborhood. It's just nearby, and catching the bus to Phoenix is kind of a chore. Can't really fly, so if you miss it, like,
You know who I'm looking for then.
I know the people that this guy is looking for, and if you're looking for somebody that he's looking for, then I would know them. Yes.
All right, from one hero to another, keep an eye out for him, if you could.
Okay, so while he's put two and two together and realizes that this guy's saying he's looking for his family and that he's probably looking for Oliver, he's gonna turn to leave and then look back and... how exactly did you say you guys were related? Are you like an uncle, like a second cousin?
I feel like I've already spilled too much with you. But if I catch you again, maybe I'll let you know. Snowy's important to me, that's all.
Okay, Oliver's gonna take a powerful blow.
Oh God. Well.
Decent hit.
You can lash out, give your ground, opposition gets opportunity, Shogun Best Pain, Mark 2 conditions.
Yep, I'm marking insecure and angry
Oh
and
my
running
God,
away.
Jesus Christ. Okay, that's fine. Hey, you know what?
yeah,
You know what?
bye.
Credit for this guy? Alright. I'll take the credit.
He's such a nerd. I'm sorry. We
Ollie
would do
goes
that.
home.
Ollie goes home.
By the way, Amari probably got the soul stone, so they have it on hand, but they're not like showing it outwardly or any shit like that. Like,
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, here it is. Oh, gimme.
no.
Probably newbie jetpack? I mean, it is across an ocean. You either
Yeah.
take a small boat or you fly or something. Somehow you
I'd
end up
be like,
here.
hey, I rode on Frodo or some shit. I don't know. I'm sure he wants to get some fresh air, even though he can't breathe.
Goes around, like, sucks in like a vacuum, takes all the fresh air from everyone else.
I love getting this fresh air even though I cannot breathe.
Oh my god, a dog! I've heard about these! They look different
You
than I
haven't
imagined.
seen one yet?
No, I have not.
Huh.
Mine is much more advanced, if you're catching my drift.
I will try to catch your drift. But I'll also be petting the dog. He's just petting the dog.
You have fun with that.
Well, I know why you kids are here. Business, right?
Yeah. Can you update us on the first thing first? How's the whole Navali thing going?
Going well. Probably departing soon. As soon as some of us can get some things together. She's smiling.
Hmm.
The arguing has been pretty much intolerable. But that's besides. How is everyone doing?
Well, I've added a couple more people to the list of those who want to kill me, but other than that, I'm pretty good.
Luminvol
That's
laughs
pretty
so
casual for
hard at that.
Brightside.
I'm assuming that's why you're here. Do you need help?
Actually, no, not in this case, but help in a different way. One of our lovely classmates, Lophii, correct?
Oh,
The,
yeah, Tsunami's
nice-
daughter, yeah.
Yes. So apparently, it's not really Lophii. There has been another soul that has taken her body, which happens to be Mary.
Wyatt kind of like stops you actually, and he's like, wait, you know about that?
Yes, I was informed the other day about it. I'm willing to help out Mary in her situation by creating another body for her. And it's a little bit high in the pay grade when it comes to knowing how to create an actual body, so I may need some assistance in that regard.
It is a lot to ask, but if we have the means, we should do it because they both deserve it after everything.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't agree more. This is something I've actually bothered Tsunami about quite a bit in the past.
You have?
Yes. We tried to offer something similar, and she's just very stubborn and afraid that she's going to lose her daughter. But I think we are at the point where we don't have a choice, and it would be wrong to sit back and just let this happen. So she gives Luminvol a nod, and he's just sort of like, I've done this before. Twice, actually. Motioning to these kiddos. It shouldn't be too much different with a human. We're gonna need something a little rare. It's a gemstone. You might know about it, talking to Nuby. From what I understand and what you discovered in my lab, you know quite a bit about these gems.
Yeah, I know a good amount. Which gem are you referring to?
Soul gem, what Wyatt and Josie share. It's just very hard to obtain because they come directly from Arlith, and there's absolutely no way to replicate them. I've tried. All of these gemstones, it's just a natural resource from another place that we don't have any compounds in any of our known planets besides Arlith that could possibly make it. So it has to be from the source, and that's very difficult.
If I may interrupt, Amari reaches into their pocket and takes out the soul gem, has it in the palm of their hand. I actually recently acquired one.
He leans forward and like adjusts his glasses, and he's like staring at it like in awe.
Amari's like shifting uncomfortably because it's like definitely pulling at their power.
Holds out his hand like, can I see it?
They look hesitant for just a moment, but then glance over at Wyatt and Josie for a second, and then nod and hand it over.
Sort of like holding it up to the light, looking at it. He's giving like kind of like a side smirk, and he like glances at you. I'm obligated to ask how, but I'm so happy I'm not going to. Okay?
Yeah, because I wasn't obligated to give you an answer, they say nervously.
Nuby kind of like chuckles nervously as well.
Nuby, that's your name, right?
Yes.
Do you see the difference in what makes this authentic?
Yeah, I can understand what you're coming from with this.
I have a question, if you don't mind. Wyatt and Josie's stone is broken. At least that's what I saw back on Phytopia when Cosmo asked me to help with that whole situation. Is that supposed to happen to the gemstone when the spirits reside in it?
It was a tough choice of mine. These gems are rare, and there was probably no chance of me getting a second one before I lost these two, and I could only save one. So in order to save both, I broke the gem in half, and it's going to have an effect on their lifespan. They're not going to live as long as normal Phytopians. They're going to have more of like a human lifespan, which is unfortunate, but it was the only way. And are you suggesting that we break this one too?
No, I just wanted to know. I didn't know if we were supposed to break it. I mean...
from what I understand, Mary was human, right?
Yeah, I don't know if she wants to live as long as that stone will allow, but I mean, I could always ask her about it. I mean, if you're going to be working closely with Nuby, I could always just pass a message through him, and you guys can, work stuff out. I think that it's fine if you break it. I mean, I guess all I can say is just don't break it.
I am pretty good at breaking things, he says with confidence, and Cosmo just shakes his head.
Yeah.
No idea. Well, how else do you make discoveries if you don't make mistakes? Come on.
Yeah,
He's chuckling
you're
because
right.
he knows.
Yeah.
This is something we can't really mess up. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get those souls in there, especially since Mary's living in Lophii's body, and oh my god, that's a whole other thing I've been stressed about. But
Well,
we'll figure it out, I guess.
you've got a couple people on this planet that's pretty good at moving spirits around. I'm sure with the efforts combined, the likelihood of error will go down. We've got some
I
sparks.
hope.
Yeah, it just
Some
depends on how many
sorcerers.
people we want to know about this.
That is true, especially with all the government conspiracies.
Yeah. A lot.
I'm actually
of
going to
government.
suggest that we perform this on Phytopia for secrecy's sake. And Cosmo can make that very easy for you to come. Hey, I'll have a lab partner.
Yeah, I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
You're a really good friend then. Both of you.
Oh, I try my best.
You're gonna save Lophii.
Yeah, that's the goal by the end of this.
I want to help. How can I help? Please let me help.
Well, I mean, telling her about how your own gemstone works might help.
Yeah, I've been talking to her. It's really nice.
Yeah, I think that could be a good idea. Maybe help her understand the process a little bit since you've been through it yourself.
I
Huh.
want to be a hero, but I don't want to just be a hero. I want to be somebody's hero. You know?
Yeah, I think I understand.
I mean, Amari's my hero, so now it's my turn to be somebody else's.
What? They look just so embarrassed. They're just. You see the fucking arrow going through their heart. They're just like, oh. Well, there's still a lot of planning to do. There's still a lot of things that probably need to happen beforehand. I mean, it's probably going to be a lot for Lophii to adjust to actually having her body back. So if you want to help that way, I think that's a good way.
Even if I'm just moral support, I am okay with that.
Sometimes that's just enough.
Is that what your dog is?
Yeah.
Is your dog your moral support?
Yeah.
Please say yes. See? We need a dog. Cosmo's shaking her head. No, we don't.
Oh.
We just got here. We need time to adjust, honey. We're not getting a dog yet. She said yet! That's a huge step forward for me. I am content with this. They're not getting a dog anytime soon.
Okay.
Don't tell them.
Okay, I will not say anything about that regard.
Thank you.
Well, in any case, I guess I'll have to be in touch with the school to talk about days I may not be there in order to help out.
Oh no, we're not interfering with the school. No. You're going to be going to school. You're going to be doing this as an extracurricular activity. We're not messing with your academics, right, honey? Well, like, who was just about to agree with you is like, yep.
Well, I mean, you know, he's pretty much aced almost all of his tests and, like, turned them in first, so he's probably got to have a bunch of extra time on his hands.
Yes, I do get my homework done in like 10 minutes tops.
We haven't had as much homework since our new teacher has been assigned.
If I tell her I'm going to do some research with one of the heroes, she might have me let off as extra credit. You never know.
I can vouch for that. Okay. Fine. I just don't want anybody's grade slipping. School is so important. It's like the smallest little portion of your life that determines the rest of it. It is just beyond important. That's all.
Yep, that's what literally makes one person a hero, one person a villain in this place, I guess.
Amari's kind of looking off. They're just, like, thinking about something else. Red Spark. His powers involve ghosts. I know that much. He kind of helped me out when my powers got stolen by a spirit gem, so he knew.
Luminvol, like, pushes you all the way, like,
Ha!
really?
Oh,
What's it like inside?
He literally is just another newbie. Holy fuck.
Hello, welcome to Brain Central.
well,
If it's too
I
much,
mean, it
don't-
was
I don't
loud.
need to cry. I'm sorry.
no,
I'm just
no,
fascinated.
it was loud. There were lots of spirits in there because Red Spark went around grabbing a bunch of spirits. And
Oh, so we
I
both
mean,
agree that was stupid? Fully charging
yeah.
the thing. Fully charging a thing to its maximum potential. Are you kidding? That could have been catastrophic
He
if it
did-
got into the wrong hands.
He did what?
Uh-huh.
Fully charged?
Forget what you heard. But
He-
yes, he does have soul shock. It's like a moving the soul out of the body temporarily. It's literally like a defibrillator for the soul.
If Tsunami knew about Mary, then he did too.
That's how she knew. It's a bit of a history. I can't say much for my team other than they make poor choices sometimes. Not all
Yeah.
heroes are as righteous as the comics and the posters make them out to be. But in their mistakes, they do good work to justify it, I guess.
Amari's like definitely like darting their eyes back and forth, trying to like piece things together. Then how'd Lophii end up like that? how did Mary end up like that? If she knew about how Lophii is outside of Lophii's body and how Mary is in there and how that all happened, what did she do? Did she know?
She knew that her daughter was alive. Perhaps she didn't know the weight of it at the time. Perhaps she was blinded by love or fear. I don't think she even still understands the situation fully. No matter how much we explain it to her, she's just blind. It's in the past. We need to work on the present and the future.
Right now, we're at a really good step at getting a body for Mary. And the sooner we get started on this, the better.
So I'll get to work on that right away. After all, I kinda owe you. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be okay? I know this is a lot. This is a lot more than I went through when I was a teenager. Huh, you kids start early. This is what I'm going through as an adult.
What can I say? We're kind of low-key insane.
Low-key.
Little.
Well, you kids went to space the first chance I gave you.
Well, I mean...
Who
we're having
wouldn't?
fun.
Oh,
what
when
do
I
you
tried to
mean?
invite my classmates, they thought I was insane. And they were too scared and it was too risky.
You're kind of already doing something for me with Nuvali, and this is...
Oh no, that is...
I don't know how much a favor adds up, so if you need something from me, then...
She gets
Yeah.
close and puts her arm around you and turns your head to look at these two who are just like dog, dog, dog. Like they're like one tracked by dog. Brought that back to me. I think the depth goes on for a lot longer than you think. And that's fine. And this is the right thing to do. Like I said, I don't agree with Tsunami. I never have, and I never will. I'm the one that tried to stop her from this whole mess in the first place, and, well, here's my chance to fix that, right?
They kind of remember the recording that they saw in the old lab, and they're just, like, they stand there and just stare for a minute. They flash a little bit, and they're like, I get it.
Don't worry too much. This is what heroes do. We do what's right. Whether it's personal, whether it's not. Whether it's a debt,
I'm still
whether it's
allowed to be mad at Tsunami and Red Spark, though, right?
Oh, absolutely! I'm always angry at them. Trust me. They're my teammates. The amount of stupid decisions I see on a regular basis would make you go crazy.
Well, we see a lot of stupid minds their language stuff back at Brightside.
Yes, you are absolutely allowed to be angry and allowed to be upset, and you're allowed to feel. This is a strange and terrible situation, but we'll do our best. And that's all we can do. And as long as you're doing that, that's all you can do.
Yeah. Well, let me know how Nuvali goes. If you find Chaos, I don't know if you will or what. It's all gonna happen with that, but...
Chaos likes to play games.
I got that impression when he was on the beach. He ain't being like this all the time. They like puff out their cheeks and they just kind of like...
Yep, welcome to the hero life.
Yep.
See,
yep,
I do the hero thing, but I do it in the comfort of the dark corners of my lab where no one can bother me. Great compromise.
You know?
Yeah, you just sound like a shut-in
Yep.
now. Team Cosmo is on the mission to save Luphii! Luphii and Mary. But mostly Luphii, right? I'm kidding.
Are you? Mari like stay.
I mean, Luffy's just like a disintegrating ghost. I mean, Luffy's more in peril, I think, but that's just my...
I know.
It might be good to see if we can go over to Mary and see what requests she would like for when it comes to bodies.
I mean, I told her to make a list.
Dr. Luminvol, I will see you on a later date as we get started on this.
Yes. He's like probably making the same icon as you that I haven't drawn yet. Alright, do you kids need a lift or... Wait, how did you get over here?
Points to Nuby. Jetpacks.
Yeah.
Kids have jetpacks now? What?
That one does.
I mean, you
I want a
are
jetpack.
talking to...
They have a dog and a jetpack! Come on! One at a time! Okay, kids, let's go before you give my kids any more bad ideas!
See you later.
And you guys get booted for being bad influences!
All we did was say that we came in via jetpack. and we have a
Jetpacks with
puppy.
your robot dog! Like your Jimmy
God.
Neutron.
Can I make a request that we both mutually comfort and support and
Yes.
murder each other's conditions before next session?
Do it,
Cool.
do it!
Yay, comfort and support.
What's it like?
It's not my fault Sylvia wanted blood. Oh, damn me.
Oh my fucking god. Thanks, Mari.
Damn!
God damn.
Yo, alright.
On a 10 plus, you can add a team to the pool or clear a condition yourself.
I have no condition, so I
Well,
go ahead and add a team to the pool, I
Team
guess.
to the pool.
Do I clear condition or mark potential?
Yes.
Well, Amari always has insecure, so I'll just nerf that one for now because they're feeling weirdly normal for once.
Everyone's powers and like craziness just amplified to the point that Amari just feels normal now.
They're probably gonna like intercept him on like his way to like the apartment.
What the hell just happened?
Y'all are walking down the street, and Lucid's just like going off like, dude, okay, so like, long story short, I owe Sam something. So I went snooping for Sam's stuff. I got some info for Sam, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna give Sam information. So I was like, let's meet up at this place, because that's usually where I only hang out at like 2 places. So I went there, and as soon as I got there, something freaky was going on, man. Like, there was some cult shit going on. And they were like, where's Samuel Curtis? And I was like, oh shit, I don't know. So then I was like, okay, hey Sam, don't come. And then Sam came anyway, and I'm like, Sam, why? And then like the stupid hero showed up, and she was like, I'm gonna say today. And then she did it because she sucks. And then it was just a freaking nightmare, man. It was like he like jumped between them and like saved these people, and I was like, go Sam, yeah. And then he like zapped them with his brain, and they like died, and it was like, yeah, I think they're legit. I think Sam legit just killed like 3 people, like without even touching them. And I'm like, oh my god, that kid's been sitting behind me all year.
Okay. Yeah, this might not be good. I don't think he would be wanting to kill anyone.
Dude, he meant it, man.
I think I see him up ahead.
He's walking his
my
head
God.
just completely down, not
Do you
noticing
think he's gonna
anything.
kill us next? No, I'm kidding. You wouldn't do that. Hopefully.
Only one way to find out, I guess.
Jesus.
Wait a minute. Time out. What's your power today, Lucid? I don't think you told me.
I'm so glad
Because if
you
things go
asked.
wrong, I need to know. By the way, I have the flu today. That's what I got.
Oh, nasty. Stay away from me. Haha!
That's why I'm wearing the
Lucy
mask.
Picks up one of these bouquets, and the flowers grow. Plant
You can make things bigger.
No! I can make things grow, Connor! Jesus! Lucy puts it back. I can grow plants!
Okay. All right. That might work. If we need to, you could grow a freaking tree right underneath him to like make him lose balance or something. Oh no! You could get vines and wrap him around so that way he can't do anything if we have to.
Hey, Connor. Guess you could say we're getting to the root of the problem.
Alright, let's go talk to Sam.
If I hear one
Alright.
more goddamn root joke.
He was rooting for Sam earlier.
Hey,
Blair turns around.
Jeez, you're fast! Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm. Look, I don't really want to talk.
you literally killed like a few people. What the hell's going on?
Not like marches in front of him. You have no idea what happened there. I didn't kill anyone. I checked. I made sure. It's none of your business. Just leave me alone.
Okay, it happened, but like, are you okay? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you killed someone, who gives a shit? But like, are you okay?
Your gemstone on your forehead, why is it glowing?
Lucid's making like the stop motion.
I pull it down a bit more on my face. Hide it. Look, if you stop me just to interrogate me and to make fun of me because I'm the weird kid, I'm the ugly weird kid who just can't do anything right, then what do you want?
Sam, this isn't you, man.
Just asking if you're okay. Like, I never
Well,
meant
no,
for all that
no,
to
I'm
happen.
not okay.
I just wanted to
Okay.
tell you what was going on with your warehouse, and I didn't know those people were gonna be there, and I didn't know they knew you. I feel like kind of a jerk. Like, it's not my fault, but I feel like it is, and I'm sorry. Oh god, I just said I'm sorry. How can we make it okay?
I need more time alone. I don't have my sanctuary to go back to. I can't talk to my ghost cat that follows me around, and every time I try and like do anything, someone gets hurt or someone gets messed up. I just can't do anything right.
I want to see if I can be in your shoes for a second, because I feel like I've been in this sort of situation before when I got, this condition where I'm always sick and people think I'm a freak and everything and nobody trusts me, and you're clearly feeling that in a way that you have no one to go to, but you have your classmates and they've been trying to help you out ever since you lost your warehouse and everything. I mean, come on, Sam, there has to be something we could do to make it right. Looking at Lucid, why don't we see if we could get the warehouse back for you, huh? Maybe we could get the warehouse back, or at least have a place to live.
Connor, I don't think
gotta get him to calm down somehow.
Warehouse is...
I appreciate the sentiment. I think the only way I'm really going to get past is if I take down the people who I need to get revenge. If you want, feel free to help me. So I'm going to track them down.
Who are these people you're talking about?
Cult who named themselves after the gem that's in my head, the Tarquin. They have done a lot of really bad things. They're the way that I am, the way I am. It turned me into this thing. They put this thing in my head to try and bring it to enslave all humanity and all this weird bullshit. And then they killed my dog, and I'm so tired of putting on a smile.
Oh man, do I feel you? Don't tell anyone I said that!
Do you know where they are?
I have Aegis on my side, man. I'm sure I can figure out where they are.
Gem in my head seems to have a good idea, so I might follow that.
Your gemstone can guide us to where these guys are, and then we could, maybe go from there?
Getting some vibes here. From Day.
What's up with Day?
Day doesn't want us to follow the Tarquin gemstone thing. She says it's not gonna end well.
This is my problem.
If you want to go off and be on your own, that's fine. I get it. Been there, done that. But if you need rescuing, you better believe we're gonna be there.
Hey Sam, if you want to do this alone, there's something I need to ask you, and this is where I'm going to roll Pierce the Mask.
We piece of the mask, boys. We're piece of the mask.
Even with influence, that's not enough. Shit. Is there anything we can do if you don't want us to help you?
I think I just need space. I appreciate the sentiment, but I think right now this is my battle. I need to. In the end, if I get hurt, then oh well. Save someone else along. And then I just dash away.
Lucid, I don't know where this is going.
Yeah, what is he gonna do when I tell him that what they're doing in the warehouse? I mean, they're literally making... you can't tell anybody else this either. It's kind of just for Sam to know. Now
Okay.
You're kind of involved,
Hey,
and I trust you.
Hey, listen, we're kind of out in the open. If this is something that's so secret and private, why don't we, get to a more secluded place, like right here or
Like
something?
a dark alleyway! Yes! Thank you, Connor!
Okay, perfect. So, all right, so I got you here because I got a really good deal here. I got the best import. I'm just kidding. Let's go on.
Well, give me the goods!
No, that was a joke. That was just me being stupid.
God damn
Okay.
it. Okay, fine. So, Sam's warehouse. It's like a warehouse. It's a whereabout house?
Whereabout house?
I don't know how else to describe it. There's a frickin' staircase and it leads to some weird underground society, and they're gonna chase them out and trap them and
I was with you when we went to check that place out, but shit.
Yeah.
So
there's
There's-
I don't know, people underneath the warehouse that are living there and hiding there, and they're gonna get them out. And I don't know what they're gonna do to him. I mean, that's rude, man. So I was like,
Okay.
hey, Sam, we might need to hurry up and get it back because there's people under there. And I don't know if Sam knows those people. And it's and now it's all sad.
Wow.
I can't make it more sad and stressed. So, okay, maybe this is a good thing we do, right? Maybe we do it for him. We need a legit plan and a legit team. This is some bonkers bullshit, dude. Really don't want to get caught because then we really can't help.
who do you think could help us in this situation?
I really don't know. I guess whoever Sam's staying with, whoever Sam's close friends are, if they know anything about what the heck.
I don't know. I'm just so conflicted right now because on the one hand, you really want to help Sam, and it seems like it's a very urgent thing. But
Think about
on the
it
other
this way,
hand,
man.
you're so
If we fuck this up, what's that gonna do to Sam? We're the only people that know, and if we get caught, then nobody knows. And then if we get caught and he finds out why we get caught, he's gonna feel worse. So it's just a cycle. We gotta be super careful. You know Sam's friends better than I do. Nobody likes me. Maybe you can tell them what's going on. So that way maybe we're not just the only people that know, so it's not a huge risk.
okay. If you think I have the chance to get help from Sam's friends, then we could maybe go down that path, and perhaps Sam would feel better. It's just that gemstone really bothers me for some reason. That's
Yeah,
just
trust
not
me.
him.
Day doesn't usually, talk to me too much, I guess. We talk, but, she's telling me that that's bad,
I get that.
which is why we need to help him. If you can't beat them, join them, man, come on.
Connor realizes there's somebody right behind him, so he turns his head. I'm like, oh, Fray, hey, what's up?
Oh yeah.
Oh, just, in the neighborhood, Fray sets down the bit of string that he had picked up from the ground, thinking
Did-
this was some kind of crime.
Did you hear any of our conversation just now?
I mean, just all of it.
Okay.
Bro,
Well, you know
we
what?
chose the dark alleyway so nobody would hear. What the hell?
Dark alleyways are like my #1 eavesdropping location. Like, I don't know what made you think this was a good spot.
Okay, well, Lucid, you know what? This might not be such a bad thing because we may need your help.
Yeah.
So-
I'll add you to my list.
What?
List?
Man
What do you
has
mean?
a list. Seriously?
I mean, a lot of people need my help, but
Bro,
I'll hear you
this
out.
is like your
if
teammate,
it's
though.
Lucid is saying that
categories.
there's some sort of underground realm that people are inside, and we're concerned that they're in trouble because the warehouse that Sam used to have that's being occupied by Root leads to that underground facility, and we're concerned that they're in trouble.
You want me to save the mole people?
Yes!
Maybe.
Same old people? How do you
makes
know that
sense.
it's...
Sam's
Have you actually
family-
seen any of these people?
No.
No, this
So,
is all from what
You
Lucid's
just
telling
know...
me.
How do we know it's not Root's facility that's just underneath Root, and then we, break into Root only to find out Root's
Shit,
going
dude, that's
underground
so
to
meta. I
just
hadn't
do more
thought of
Root
that.
shit?
But like, then why are they so hush hush about it? If it's like their own thing, why are they acting like they're breaking it? Why are they building a
It's
giant
Root. They're
prison?
hush-hush about everything.
Probably because there's something secret going on underneath, and they don't want people to know
Dude, they
outside of
literally
Root.
have like they're building like this big old thingy, and they're gonna like trap them in there, and it's supposed to like shut down your powers. It's like freaking freaky. They're making
Wait,
some.
there's a power...
They're like making a power
a
prison.
nullifier?
Yeah.
Okay, that's scary.
Yeah.
Something is also wrong with Sam. I don't know if you notice his
When is
gemstone.
something not wrong with Sam? Sorry.
Oh,
His gemstone?
just listen to me for a second. I'm saying something is really, really wrong with Sam. His gemstone is a lot brighter, and Lucid has witnessed him killing people,
Okay, no,
or
he
at
didn't
least
kill
nearly
anybody.
killing
Okay,
people.
okay, I might have gotten that part wrong. I have just recently learned in the past 10 minutes that they are alive. So Sam is not a murderer.
He severely hurt people,
He like
and
knocked
that
a
is a
bunch of
concern.
guys out of straight cold vengeance
So wait, where was this?
at the drive-in.
Jeez. Okay. So you want me to go check on Sam, or you want me to break into Sam's old house? 'Cause
Both!
You guys are kind of
Well, I mean,
pitching
Sam
me
said
to.
that he wanted to be alone, so probably don't check on him because he wants to be alone. But know that he's like kind of fucked
Okay.
up, and that his warehouse is like literally scary as shit. And
And Lucid was also saying that we need to have some sort of a team to infiltrate the warehouse, possibly, and we can't
I'm
just
on a
do it with
team.
just 3 of us. We need a few more people.
I can ring him up. We've got these fancy. I don't know if you guys seen these. Pull up my flare.
I have something like that, except it just tells the time.
Is this like a now thing? Is
No,
this
no,
like
no,
a
no,
later
it's not
thing?
like a now thing.
It
Trying to
makes
make a
signals.
plan! So that way when we talk to Sam again, we could be like, hey, while you were sad and moping around like the saggy, sad sock you are,
Maybe don't call him a sock.
maybe not a
I don't think
saggy
you'd like
one
that.
either. Hey, while you were sad, we did something good and nice for you. Look, we have this whole, like, kill team, and we're gonna go in and get your warehouse back. Are you ready?
I mean, I'm sure Nuby and Amari would be on board. Probably Toby. We can
Deal?
just meet during lunch tomorrow. Sam's usually a little bit better around lunchtime.
Okay.
I've noticed.
Well,
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Have fun
I've kind of-
socializing or whatever. I'm gonna be alone.
Hey, Connor, before I leave.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Yo, so, and I, like, pull him aside. Remember how we kind of took down Florida Man, and there were those goons? and
Yeah,
they were
I
looking for
remember.
Oliver.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of ran into Guillotine, and
Oh.
then Guillotine ran into me, and we kind of fought. Actually,
Oh.
literally right here.
You know, I was wondering where all the loose threads were coming
Actually,
from.
that's this other hero showed up, and I wasn't really familiar with him. Ecstatic or something? I don't know. Some
Never
like
heard of him.
C-lister from downtown sounded like, but he was tracking Guillotine and the Redmoons, and he seems like he's looking for Oliver too.
Oh,
And he kind
boy.
of implied that we're related.
Oh, wow. I don't know how to react to that.
To be quite honest, I'm kind of freaking out about it because I think maybe he's my dad.
Dude.
I mean, it would kind of make sense. Like, our powers are a little bit similar. Like, I mean, kind of way similar. Kind of way different, actually. Like, he was more electric stuff. But, like, then again, I wasn't really sure exactly how my powers work. 'Cause, like, maybe it's, like, mild telekinesis. Or it could be that I'm manipulating a static electric field that's controlling the fabrics that way. But that doesn't make a lot of sense. And if that's the case, then why haven't I, electrocuted anybody with it, right? So, I'm not really sure. But he also did, a thing with a thread, but it was like an electric thread, so it's, kind of different. I don't really know. Either way, I haven't really told you about my dad all that much, have I? That's kind of a lot. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of dumping all this on you. Are you good? I can talk to somebody else. I have other friends.
No. Look, I don't know how many people know that you're really. He kind of looks his head left to right just to make sure no one is.
Yeah. That's kind of the thing. I can't talk to my mom about this, obviously, because how do you bring that up? Hey, mom, the other day I was fighting crime. I do that, by the way. Oh.
Yeah.
But
no.
if he is my dad, then maybe I could figure out more stuff about my powers. How much of that is genetic? I've read some articles speculating about genetic transference of powers, but it's super shoddy, and that's the main way that I've kind of avoided my mom finding out about the whole thing.
Okay. Let me. I just had a thought. Okay, forgive me. I don't know the superhero all that well, but would you say he's famous enough that maybe there'd be information about him available on the internet? Does he have his own?
I pull up my phone and I look up ecstatic. Don't know why I did not think that. I mean, he might have something, maybe a couple articles.
Small town articles of local
hero
does this, local hero
very
does
little.
that. The Mike Wazowski of this universe where he constantly gets his head cut off or something where it's mentioned
just terrible pictures of him.
We don't know what hero did this, but thanks, and it's always him.
Heropedia, he has a stub article. All they have on there is his name and his colors. They don't even actually have a picture of him.
Maybe he has some sort of social media what because Kifa is really
Sorry, that's laughable. He seems kind of boomer-ish. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if he's your dad, that makes sense, but still.
Because also, if he did have a social media presence, maybe somebody would have heard of him before. Anyways, he left my mom, and that's why she doesn't like supers, is because he was a super and left her, which I guess I didn't really consider that into my factoring of whether or not maybe he's my dad. That kind of does seem like it would have been an important clue. God, I can't believe I only just noticed that.
Dude, don't worry.
Holy fuck.
You clearly a lot has happened, and God,
I never got why.
Okay, so you met up with some goons, and he showed up, and it looks like he's also looking for you because you think he might be your dad. Do you want to try to see him again and try to talk to him, maybe as Oliver? What are you planning?
The whole reason he was tracking them down was because they were looking for me, and he blames himself for them being on my trail. But if he knows that I can handle myself, then maybe he won't be worried.
He's kind of a deep thought.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, dude.
And Fray swings away again.
Oh my god.
Connor is just by himself now, though. He just kind of throws his arms up and he was just like, God damn, it's just drama hour all of a sudden.
As he walks out of the dark fucking alleyway.
God, it's been such a long day. I mean, at least I have, people to come home to. They'll cheer me up. They're good at it. I guess I can talk. Opens up the door. Oh. Maybe they're all, okay.
Yeah, you can hear them talking. They're definitely in here.
Oh. Hey, is everything okay?
Enigma is laughing and he's just I love Thursday nights! This is the best thing ever! Oh my god, Sam! Listen, Toby, I don't know if he won, but Toby definitely won his first fight and it was amazing and I'm so proud.
Oh, cool.
Take that shrieking nightmare.
So, how do you feel now that you've, won your first fight?
He's a little shaken up. A lot. Bit tired.
Yeah, that's understandable. Who is it against?
Oh, it was the shadow girl, the shrieking nightmare brat. What's her name?
Oh,
she said it.
Wow. Well, sounds like you guys had a really good time.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Well, that's great. I think I'm good. I think I've had an okay day. I'm just gonna go lie down for a bit, and as he exits, he's mumbles to himself. Can't believe they had fun with that. Well, I mean, I guess I can. And then he lies down.
Oh my god,
You are too good at this.
What does it do exactly?
Basically a translator. So if you run into somebody who needs help, you can talk to them. Sam, the people that are looking for you. I reached into their heads, and I didn't like what I found.
Oh?
Here goes nothing. I'm gonna take up the spool and I'm gonna try and form my new suit.
I made a mistake last time, because I trusted you. And I'm not gonna let that happen again.
You made it sound like I had to stay here because something was gonna happen. And you know something's gonna happen, so why would they leave us? They can't leave us.